Residents of Benin City in Edo State are calling on the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) to put in more mechanisms in place to ensure seamless collection exercise of the permanent voters card. This was the general call of the prospective voters who have come to collect their voters cards at the collection center when VOS TV news crew visited the areas. Mary Okaka reported. At the Edo local government area INEC office along Ekenwa Road, registrants expressed displeasure at the slow and disorderly conduct of the exercise, calling on INEC to ensure that efforts are put in place to make the exercise less tedious for Nigerians.
Yeah, the process is cool, but it's a little bit hectic because everybody is rushing. Nigerians, we like rushing too much. So everybody is rushing and the sun is scorching on men. So there should have been a much cooler way of collection that you don't need to go through this stress of standing in the sun and waiting. So there should be a much better way of collection. They can start early. Instead of they start by 9. And before that 9, people are already gathered. But if you start peradventure, let's say 7:30, 8, when people are coming, as you come, you just go in, pick and leave. It will ease all this tension, even on the staffs, because they are shouting on their voice to call names for people to answer. So before you can even hear your name, if you hear there, the noise is much. You can't even pick the names. The staffs there, they are stressing their voice. You can't even hear them. They are also suffering. And they don't have any speaker. At least they should have a speaker that they can call and everybody will hear.
Great. We are going to take back Nigeria. We are going to take shots. I'm sure God is going to hear our prayers. And like we always say, prayer does not count. It's our vote. We are going to vote. God is going to lead us to vote the right person that will give hope to our youth, if not for anything else.
It's not up to an hour, although we're told it's going to start by 9. But since I've been here, the attendance to the people, I'm not really sure about it. I'm not sure how it's working. Everybody's shouting. They're not following the instructions they gave them to follow. So it's just confusing. I think they can make preparations for the persons who do not come before 9 or before 8, so they can be attended to, because not everybody will be here at a particular time before the names are submitted to them. Do you understand? So they should make adequate preparations just so we can get our PVC without stress.
For me, I'm highly disappointed seriously with the process. The process is very slow. And for me, the strategy that they are using, I feel they should derive a different method. Because why will you tell people to start writing their names and their word? You understand? And the crowd there is so much. I expected the personnel from INEC to at least derive a different method whereby you tell people to queue based on their word. And when you allow them to queue based on their word, you can easily collect their card and sort out their card and give it to them. Presently now, the process is very slow. I'm highly disappointed, seriously.
However, with our visits to centers within Edo local government area INEC office, people commended the commission while insisting that there is more that needs to be done in order to achieve an exercise that can be generally commended by all.
I'm very glad with the responses from the INEC staff. They make the things very easy as much as they can. And also the patience with the people, the coordination. You could see the joy and smile on everybody's face. It's literally like we are walking on a victory parade. We are just here to take our cards, especially the young persons. You can look around. Young persons are here in their numbers, happy, and this is just the beginning. More awareness are going out for more persons to create time to come. And indeed, especially the young registrants, they said the youths will not pick up their card, and we're already defying those odds. We're already getting our cards, and we will choose the best candidate.
Well, I think it's actually going well, but there are a lot of things that could be put in place to make it even more robust. For instance, I know the very first time I did PVC, because what I did now was a transfer of polling units. But the first time I did my PVC, I know it was shared around. Some people got their own from the church, mosque, and places that are closer to them. But in this one, you have to walk all the way from wherever you registered from to come to a particular point in order to pick your PVC, which I think is not everybody that will have that strength to be able to move around in order to get their PVC. So I think there are little things that they can put in place in order to make a PVC collection more interesting.
In fact, I must confess, this is one of the less strenuous activities that Nigeria as a government ever performed. Back then when I was in Sokoto, I once applied, and they told us come back tomorrow, come back next tomorrow. It was damn strenuous. But getting to this place, it was very, very easy. Edo State is doing a good job, I must confess.
Ahead of the fast approach in 2023 general elections, the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) on Monday kick-started the collection of permanent voters' cards (PVCs) from their local government offices. The activity is to last from Monday, 12 December 2022 to January 22nd, 2023. While many Nigerians are expressing happiness at the fast and speedy process with which the PVCs are being collected, many are complaining of delays in the process. Mary Okaka reporting, VOS TV.